Welcome Science with Toddlers. We're going to say Toddlers. My name is Eliona. And I'm Hunter by making bouncy eggs. And now today we're going to make bouncy eggs with log egg and finger.
We are going to make bouncy eggs.
Oh! We're going to make bouncy eggs. Yes.
What would happen if we were to crack that egg right now? What would happen if we cracked that egg right now? Would it make a mess?
Yes.
Yeah, it would make a big egg mess.
But we all can clean it up.
We could always clean it up, that's right. But how do you think we can make the egg
Bounce.
bounce? How are we going to make the egg bounce? We're going to use some apple cider vinegar. That's right, vinegar. We can use white vinegar too, but we have this and it's actually expired, so I want to use it up, which is why we're using it, and hopefully this experiment still works. I think it should.
Can't we get here?
We're not going to crack the egg at all. We're going to gently place the eggs. We have 2 raw eggs, very carefully.
I was thinking about that.
Very, very carefully. Can you place your egg at the bottom of the cup?
Okay.
Very careful. We don't want to crack it.
I did it.
Very nicely done. And now we're going to pour some vinegar on top and cover them completely. And then we're going to have to wait for 24 hours. So we'll have to wait a whole day. Okay? We're going to wait one whole day for us to be able to see what this actually does. But we have a lot of patience, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we have lots and lots of patience. Okay, so I'm going to pour and cover the egg completely. Yeah, so what's your hypothesis?
It'll be bouncy.
Well, that's going to be the outcome. But how is it going to make it bouncy, do you think?
Well, I know what will happen. Well, so when you do this, the thing that is inside the egg gets to be either like water, but makes the egg to be bouncy.
Well, that's a really great hypothesis. Ellie, what do you think? What is your hypothesis? What do you think is going to happen?
Make it bounce.
What do you think might happen?
I was trying to say to solve the shell.
Dissolve the shell? That might happen.
Well, and inside the glass, looking like it gets fuzzy and soft and salty. And it looks like through here, it looks like that it has salt all around it. And fluffy.
It does look like salt in there, huh? Those are all little tiny bubbles.
Fluffy.
It looks fluffy.
And it looks like it has a bathtub that is icky. That is in.
Those are really great observations, and we're going to observe it again tomorrow after it has had time to do its work. What are we observing? That
Now it's
floating.
bouncing. It's floating, but it was sinking, but now it's floating. But mine was sinking. That's pretty funny. It's sinking again.
Now it's sinking again. That's funny. It keeps going up and down, that one. Okay, we'll check back tomorrow and see what it does.
Does the white one work the same?
It does work the same, yes. So we have both of them starting to float now. And we're not sure why. But then they're also gonna start sinking soon, huh, Hunter? They keep going up and down.
Yes, they
Do you think
Whoa,
that's just making them bouncy up? Yep, there it
bounce.
goes.
It has.
Is it starting to be a bouncy egg already?
Yes.
Okay guys, we're about 24 hours past our starting time for the experiment. And I think we're gonna need to be a little bit, it's gonna have to take a little bit longer. They don't look quite done yet. So we're gonna check them later on this evening and see the progress, okay? They're not quite done yet, I don't think. We'll give them just a little bit more time. Okay, so it's been about 26 hours. Do you guys want to touch your eggies and see if the shell is all gone? And poke your finger in there? It's okay, we can wash our hands after. You want to feel it, Hunter?
Oh, nice and soft. Oh, nice and soft.
It's soft?
It had, the shell had broke.
So what happened is the vinegar is very, very acidic and it ate away at the shell.
It did eat away the shell.
Pretty cool, huh? So we're gonna...
So this likes shells.
Yeah, the vinegar likes shells. You can see all of the stuff that's floating in there. That's all the vinegar and the shell mixed together. And it just took it right off.
Oh.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the eggies and I'm going to rinse them under some water just to get rid of any of the extra shell that's on there. And then we're going to feel
that
them.
is the shell.
Do you see how bouncy it is?
Oh, it is a...
Do you want to squeeze it a little bit? Not too hard, just a little bit. Do you want to squeeze?
It's bouncy.
Squeeze it. Use your fingers. There you go.
Does
that feel funny?
Bouncy.
So I'm going to show the camera kind of what we're dealing with here. So we've got some shell still on there, so we're just going to rinse it off. Rinse all this stuff off.
Oh, so when its tummy is full of shell, and there's still a little bit of shell left.
Now I'm just going to rinse it off to get rid of all the rest of the shell, and then we'll be right back.
That was very yucky.
So I want to show you something real fast. Come. Look it. When I rub it underneath the water, the rest of the shell is coming off. Do you see that? All the white is going away?
Yes.
Isn't that so cool? You can see that. When I'm running it under the water, I'm rubbing it very gently and I'm taking off the rest of the shell. It's just coming right off. You see that? So I'm going to do that all the way around on both eggies and then I'll be right back. I'm going to give you guys this one to work on a little bit. So you take your fingers and you just rub on the white.
Oh, it is bouncy.
You see that?
His.
You guys work on that one?
Let's see. What is going on? Rub. What feels like goldfishies? The white stuff feels like goldfishies.
I can see that. It feels a little powdery.
Yes, it does feel a little powdery.
How are you guys doing?
I'm good.
You good? Almost done with mine. Isn't that so cool? So now it doesn't look white at all. What color does it look?
Red.
Gray? I think it looks a little...
Orange.
A little orange, yeah.
And very bouncy.
It's quite bouncy. When Hunter gets done with his, we're going to test them out a little bit. See how actual bouncy they are.
Actual bouncy. Ooh, it's pretty squishy. Ah! It fell back in the water. That was a close one.
You're almost done. You just have a little bit of shell left.
You had a lot of no shell. I hope mine will crack.
Do you think it's gonna crack?
No. I think it'll bounce.
It's a good hypothesis.
So if you look close, it kind of looks like it's breaking. Oh, it's coming on my hand. Wait, and it tickles. Very bouncy.
Hun, do you want me to finish it up real fast?
Yes.
Okay.
The wait, bounce.
Okay, and show your eggies. Hold them up. Show your eggies.
They broke.
Yes,
Yes,
now.
bouncy.
We're gonna test them. Wait, oh, hold on. Okay, on the count of 3. Hold on, let me back this up a little bit so we can see.
Whoa, it's pretty woolly. Whoa.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, drop it. Oh, drop it. Drop it. Oh.
broke.
Man, that one broke. Why did it break? It's not supposed to break like that.
Yes.
Oh, experiment bust. Wah, wah. Want to try yours, Ellie?
Well, I don't want mine to break.
Just try dropping it from a little bit. Like right, hold it up over top of your placemat. Not so high, right there. Let's try that. Let's see what happens.
Oh, no, wait.
That one bounced. Okay, one of them worked. Hunter, how high did you have yours?
This high.
Oh, maybe that was too high. But it still shouldn't break like that. We had an experiment bust. Maybe we needed it in longer? I'm not sure. Maybe we'll have to look up why it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll look up why it wouldn't work.
Doesn't work. Mine doesn't
Ellie's
break.
Ellie's worked a little bit. Let me see. Yeah, okay. So I think Hunter, maybe it was just a little bit too high because it will break if we puncture it. Like if we take a fork or a knife and cut, it's still gonna break like a real egg. But the vinegar, it just makes it so that it encases in itself. So it's harder to break. But I think maybe yours was just up too high.
Oh, but this is no break.
So since we had the experiment oopsie, it's actually a good thing. Check out the little white thing in front of you, Hunter.
Yeah.
Do you know what that is?
Shell.
Close. It's actually the second layer underneath the shell is called the membrane. And this is what keeps the egg safe. You want to feel it? It's pretty cool.
Well, it does feel like a shell. It feels like a shell that is already slippery and thin.
It's very thin. That's a good observation. It's kind of rubbery, but this is the membrane. So we have the shell, And then this part, it protects the inside of the egg. Isn't that cool? We get to see that.
And it's the brain of the egg?
No, it's just called the membrane. Membrane. It's just a protective layer that goes around the inside of the eggie. That's pretty cool. It's tears like paper almost. Want to try tearing it?
Tear. Oh, it does tear easily.
Yeah. Ellie, you want to try?
Tears easily. Love this.
It's pretty cool, huh? So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to color this egg. Since this is the one that has survived and it works, it bounces,
Color it.
we're going to color it. What color do you want to color it, Ellie?
I yellow.
Well, it's already kind of yellow. How about we do it your favorite color, purple?
Oh,
How do we make purple? We have to mix two colors together. Which colors are we going to mix together?
This color?
We have yellow, red, and blue. Do you guys know what colors we mix to make a purple?
This color and this color.
Yeah, what colors are those?
Red and blue.
Red and blue, red and blue. Yes, make purple. So we're gonna put the egg in a glass of water, and then we're going to add red and blue food coloring to the water, and then we're gonna let it sit for another 24 hours. So tomorrow when we check, the egg will be purple. Okay?
I love purple.
I know you do. So we will set that up, show you, and then we'll have to wait another day. Okay?
Okay, so I'm going to put the egg in the water.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to put a food coloring in
How about
the
we
water.
leave the egg here, just in case we don't want it to break. And we get a glass of water. Okay? I'll get you a glass.
And I going to a food coloring and a glass.
Okay.
Oh, how about I can put the red in the water, and then you can put the blue in the water. Well, I also can put egg in the water. Ellie, well, Ellie can put it in. Ellie, egg.
Yeah, very carefully, gently.
But the water pretty does that. Water pretty doesn't anything. And glass is stretchy.
This looks stretchy. It does. It looks bigger in the water, huh?
But when this is not. But this it doesn't.
Okay, Hunter, you're gonna do the red then?
Yes.
Okay, do 2 drops of red.
Oh yeah, quiet.
1.
Whoa, that looks cool. It's red.
2. Oh, too much. Okay, that's good. And Ellie, do 1 drop of blue.
1 drop of blue.
Squeeze it just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Squeeze 1 time.
Perfect. Now I'm gonna get
Well,
a spoon and
I'm
we're gonna mix
gonna
it
watch.
carefully. That looks really cool already, huh?
It does look pretty cool.
Okay, cool. You got to do 3 drops.
Making purple.
Yeah, making purple. We're being careful not to hit the egg because we don't want to puncture the egg and make it crack. Make it explode. Yours kind of exploded, huh?
Yes, mine did explode. But I didn't careful. And it has chemicals in it.
Well, it's going to become a chemical reaction. The food coloring in the water is going to change the color of our egg. So tomorrow when we check it, hopefully our egg is going to be purple.
I'm done.
Good job, Al. Okay, so now we wait another 24 hours and we let the egg absorb all of the color, and we will check it again tomorrow.
And then hopefully that the floor will be clean too.
The floor is clean. I just cleaned it, silly goose.
That's pretty funny. That was a pretty funny joke.
That was a funny joke, bud. Okay, we'll check it in tomorrow. Okay, so it's been about 24 hours. Our egg has been in the food coloring. It's supposed to be purple. It's a really dark purple.
Keep falling down.
Yeah, can you grab it? You can use your fingers and put it on the paper towel.
Yes, all we can wash our hands. It's
That's
right.
You can always wash
It's
your
right.
hands.
It's right.
Okay, put it on the paper towel. Because we're dealing with food coloring, we don't want to get food coloring everywhere. So you can just dry it off.
I can dry it off. Let me get That'll be bouncy.
There you go. Now we have, let me see.
A purple egg.
A purple egg. Our lighting in here is pretty terrible, but it's purple. A really, really dark purple. It's so pretty.
Very down.
Okay, let's try to bounce it very low. Because remember, Bubba's broke yesterday.
I'm doing
There
it.
you go. It feels so cool, huh?
Let me
So
try
this
it.
isn't like a ball that we're
Have to
gonna
not
be
too
playing
high.
with.
This yo.
We're not gonna be playing with it like in the living room or anything because we
this
know
so
what's gonna happen now.
Whoa. It is
But
kind
it's a pretty cool experiment. And then later on, after we're done kind of looking at it and playing with it and squishing it, we're going to pop it.
Pop it. I don't want to pop it.
But it's for science. We can't keep it forever because it is a raw egg inside there.
Oh.
We can't keep it forever. This is just an experiment, right? Our science.
Well, I got purple.
I know you do.
I love science. Look it.
Okay, Ellie, what do you want to do with it now?
Pop it. Pop it.
Okay, go for it.
A little inside.
It's yellow
Yolk
inside.
inside. You want to scramble it up and eat it?
No.
No.
So what did it do?
It is hot. I'll do that again.
Yeah, it's
And we were able to bounce it. Isn't that cool?
Well, I want to bounce it again.
Well, we can't bounce it once
you
you
pop
pop
it,
it.
yeah.
We're done with it.
Oh, I hope she realized that.
But
Yeah, look
see,
at
now we
that.
have
It's
the
rubbery
Purple
membrane.
brain.
purple.
Now the membrane is purple.
Because we put food coloring in, right?
Dye
Was
all
that
of-
so cool?
I think we dyed all of our.
Please subscribe. Thanks for watching.
We got to see a pretty face.
We're coming to science. Not break it. Ellie, you can roll it around here. And do not put this in here, because there might be water in it and it might get all wet.